Alright guys, welcome. This is my first YouTube video with my golf. So I took up golf probably 3 months ago. I'm now a member at my local club, which is great. And I thought I'd do a few videos, flies everywhere. Thought I'd do a few videos on my progression with my golf. So every time I upload, it's going to be the front nine. Going to play the front nine together at my local club. And every time I'm going to try and better my score. So the reason I got into golf, because my mate in Sydney, who I actually grew up with in the UK, was like, oh, I've got some irons for sale, do you want them? I was like, not really. I've bought irons before, I've bought clubs before, and I've just sold them because I just don't really get on with golf. But as soon as I bought them off my mate and he was sort of helping me, I'm invested and I love it. To the point where about a month after me starting to play golf, I got a membership. Anyway guys, that was my first shot on hole 1 at Charlestown golf course. It is a par 4. Second shot coming up now. Hopefully I can get it on the green, if not very, very close. I'm going to use my 8-iron here. Hopefully I get a good connection. That's what I'm struggling with at the moment, is my connection and my consistency. So hopefully this 8-iron will land on the green, if not very, very close. I predicted it just on the fringe of the green. Really happy with that. Like I just said, it's just on the edge of the green. The greenkeeper's up here watering the green itself, so I'm not going to record when I'm up here, but I'm pretty happy. My second shot, like I just said guys, consistency with my irons at the moment is pretty woeful, I'm not going to lie, but it's a work in progress. I've only been playing now for like 3 or 4 months, so let me finish this hole off and I'll get back to you with what I got. You need to trust me, I'm not going to lie. Alright guys, believe me or not, I just parred the first hole. Let me tell you something, I've only ever parred that hole once before. I've birdied it, got very lucky with a birdie. Other than that, I'm always bogeying or double bogeying that first hole. I don't know whether it's nerves or not. But anyway guys, hole 2. We're about 134 meters to the pin. But as you can see, there's a massive pond in the way. So listen, this is where I'm a bit inconsistent. I normally use my 9-iron here, but if I don't connect with it properly, it drops short into the water, which is just there. But then if I use an 8-iron and I connect with it properly, I've hit the fence on the other side near the third hole. So I'm going to use a 9-iron here, and hopefully I get hold of it and land it on the green. This is a tricky one because you can play left and play onto the grass and be safe, or you can go for the pin, which is over the water. So I'm going to go over the water because I'm a risk taker. Let's see how we go. Got my 9-iron, got my fluoro ball. Let's go. Get up. Told you this would happen. It's on the slope going down to the water. But again, if I hit the 8-iron like that, it would have been on the green. So what's that? I'm even at the moment. That was a par 4. Did it in 4. This is a par 3. I'll be lucky to make 3 shots here with where the ball's lying. We'll go and have a look. Listen, I'll tell you something, like I'm quite a sporty person, always have been my whole life. Let me tell you, if you're sporty and you're looking to take up golf, don't think you're going to be able to walk into a golfing environment and be great at it. Technically, it's so hard, and you've got to be patient as well. If one more fly lands on me, look at this. You've got no idea how many balls I've put in there. Is that a fish? What is that? It's a turtle. Guys, can you see the turtle? It just went under the water. I didn't realise this place had turtles. Let's come back up. Tell me you can see it just there. Oh my gosh. Hey, we're on a safari as well. Alright guys, so that is, I've done that in 4. Stupidly chipped off the green, chipped out of the rough, and it landed on the rough. They're the little things I need to improve on. If I got it up there initially, I could have had a putt for par. But anyway, did that in 4, so that's 1 over That's 1 over 2 holes. Let's keep going. It's on to the 3rd hole. Now this is a hole I struggle with because it's a par 5. I get a little bit excited and try and whack the ball. But it's so important here that initially, obviously, you get the ball in the fairway, and then your second shot, I'll show you when we get down there, has to be left of the fairway. If you go right, it goes in behind the trees, and you're either trying to punch it through the trees, or you're pretty much losing a shot by punching it out onto the fairway again. So I'll show you it. This is it. So you're teeing off here. You want to be hitting the fairway. It's quite narrow-ish, but here, see those trees? You want the ball out here. If you go in behind here, you're in all sorts. You're in licorice all sorts. So we're going to try and get it on the fairway up here on the green in 3. Yeah, righto. We'll see how that plans out. Great idea. Great idea. First of all, getting this ball on the fairway, not slicing it and putting it over to old boy's house. Let's go. If you live on Charlestown Golf Course or just off it, to the right on the 3rd hole, can I have all my balls back? Because I've lost a few. All right, flipping go. All right, guys. That wasn't what I wanted, although it's still in play. I need to... the flies have been so bad recently. I need to have a lesson or two. I keep telling myself this. And God love the people I play with in the tournaments, in the comps, because every time I play with someone, they give me a tip, which I really appreciate. But when you get like 8 or 9 different bits of advice and they're all slightly differ, it can be quite confusing. By the way, yes, I'm wearing a hat. I never wear a hat. All right, so my whole thing was to get on the green in 3. I don't think that's going to happen. Now I just need to focus on making sure there's those trees I was talking about. We need it over that way. So now my focus is to get it down there somewhere and then up to the left of those trees. See that gate? I normally use that to go and get my balls. Again, if you're watching this and you want some free balls, I reckon I've hit about 44 balls in there. My ball's just there. Now there's a tree in the way there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my, what shall I use here? I'm going to get my 6-iron out and I'm going to try and avoid those trees and get it down onto that fairway near the path. Wish me luck. Remember what I said? I was trying to get it out there. I actually went through the trees, not intentionally, but it's down there. Let's go and get it. It actually worked out quite well, although I'm to the right. I need to get it over to the left. I didn't actually, oh my gosh. Do I smell? I didn't actually see where that landed, but I did keep an eye on it until it dropped, so it should be just down over this mound. The good thing is when you play with other people, is obviously you get 2 sets of eyes. Ooh, 3 sets of eyes, sometimes 4 sets of eyes, including your own. So you're not normally waiting too long to find your ball. But look at this. This is Charlestown Golf Club. They've got a brand new facility up there for a driving range. It's beautiful. You can play courses up there. It's all interactive. They've got the shot tracker or trace or whatever you want to call it. All right, so that's my second shot and I'm down near the path. I'm not too bothered about that, but this is the key shot. Remember what I said? Trees, fairway. I need it over there. If I get it behind those trees, it's not the end of the world, but I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. Right, okay, I've found my ball. I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. Here it is. Right there. So, like I said, here's the ball to the left of those trees. But you watch, I can guarantee I get it to the right, behind the trees. Let's go. I haven't used this club much. This is my hybrid, so it's almost like a cross between a fairway wood and an iron. So let's see if I can use this for the very first time. Remember, I don't want it behind the trees. Guess where I've hit it? Behind the trees. In fact, I smacked it. It hit the top of the trees and bounced down to the point where I've been telling you the whole time I don't want it to be. It's like it was listening to me. Although, half decent connection, probably wasn't lined up correctly. Let's go and find it. I can see it actually. I can see it staring at me, it's laughing at me. There is my ball. And look where I am. Yes, behind the trees. Anyway, I have got a 5-iron. And I'm going to try and punch it between the trees because the green is just beyond those trees. Let's see how we go here. I took more grass out than anything else. Also, I did what I said. It went between the trees, but just didn't go that far. All right, guys, this was the importance. This is already my 5th shot, and this is a par 5. So I need to try and get this onto the green. That's why that last shot was so important. Okay. What I did there, I was supposed to do down there. I've actually caught hold of that really nicely, but I think I've overshot the green by about 400 meters. So let's get up there, let's putt for bogey. If I get double bogey here, I'll be happy. My ball is on the fringe of the green up there, so I'm puffed going up that hill. This is a tough putt. I need to get it somewhere close to the hole, if not in, to make bogey. If I miss, the next one needs to go in. Gosh, double bogey. I'm happy with that. Yes, the putter. All right, so that was 2 shots over on that hole, 1 shot over on the second. That makes me 3 shots over 3 holes. Like I said, front 9. Let's see how many shots it's going to take me over, and then the next time you see me, we're going to try and beat it. Hole 4, another par 5. So this dog's legs to the left, tee off here. What's that, 450 meters? Let's go. Guys, I could not have hit that any better. That is middle of the fairway. I played for my slice a little bit, which I shouldn't, but I managed, yeah, to get that in the middle of the fairway. So that sets me up nicely for my next shot. Like I said earlier, golf is actually like, it is so hard. Like, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on like getting tips and stuff, and it's literally like the matter of millimeters makes the biggest difference. Like hand positioning, ball height on the tee when you're teeing off, body position, arm position. Like, there's so much. I have so much respect for professional golfers because they make it look so easy. But I guess what comes with practice is almost perfect. They're not perfect, they make mistakes, but when they're probably hitting 1,000 balls a day, you know, you're going to be decent. All right, let's get down to my ball. That was absolutely garbage. That was that hybrid. See what happens when you try and hit the ball too hard. Been told a million times, don't hit the ball too hard, time it. And I do everything but that. And you know what, I'm a kicking coach as well, rugby kicking coach, and the same aspects apply. Trust your timing, keep your head down, get through the ball. Anyway, that ball kept on rolling, so I don't know where it is, but it's very hard here. And just kept on, oh, it's right here. Didn't roll as far as I thought. Again, we're confronted with a bunch of trees. Can I get it out onto the fairway? If I miss the trees, I'll be absolutely astounded. Yes. Yes. Look, for what it was, that's all I could do. Middle of the fairway now, hopefully with my 8-iron, straight onto the green. I'm happy with that. I can see it, it's to the right of the fairway, but I've now got a clear view of the green, so that's just annoying. See what I mean? Like 1, 2 into the trees, 3. Like if I played that second shot into the fairway, I'd be up by the hole by now. But you know what? Hindsight's a crazy thing, a wonderful thing. All right, so that's my 3rd shot. I need to get this somewhere near the green. Need to. It's a must. I'm about 130, just over 130 meters, 130 meters to the green. I've got my 8-iron. I'm still trying to learn which clubs to use. I think this is the right one. So hopefully a nice sweet connection. We don't put it in the bunker. Bob's your uncle. Again, tried to overhit it, and I'm about 20 meters short of the green, so just annoying. Can see how frustrating this is. I think what happens, especially when you've got a handicap, like I'm going to play off a 27 handicap at the moment, when you're playing Stableford, which is a type of competition, it gives you extra shots on each hole to allow for your handicap. So, you know, like a par 5, I'll get an extra 2 shots on it, so I can treat it as a par 7, which means you get 7 shots to complete. Anyway, the ball went forwards, which is what I wanted to do. Now let's see if I can get this on the green, because this is my what? My 5th shot. This needs to go in for par. Right. Pins on this side of the green, which makes it hard. It's got a little bit of a hill there at the beginning of the green. So let's see if I can get this. It's a sand wedge. Let's get it up there. I've topped it. If you don't know what topping it means, it's when you thin the ball and you don't get underneath it. So yes, the ball went in the right direction, but no, it didn't go where I wanted it to go. I'm up in like next to the tree. No! Dang, man. Triple bogey. You know what did it for me there? That stupid second shot into the trees. So that's 3, 6 over 4. All right, let's go. All right, guys, hole 5, par 4. This is actually classed as the hardest hole on the course. So it's a dog leg right up the hill. Is there a magnetic field that drags my ball towards the trees? Yes, I think so. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to talk during this hole, but I don't know if you could see where the ball went then. You probably couldn't. But let me tell you, I managed to get it through these trees and it went between this here. Let me show you. I wouldn't be able to do this again even if I was on this golf course for the rest of my life. In that gap between the two trees, but no, between the two branches. Once again, I have to talk. I'm deleting. Well, you haven't seen that shot I just played. It's that bad. So I deleted it. I'm embarrassed. But it's up near the bunker. Let me tell you this. It didn't get higher than 1 millimeter off the ground. Okay, here's my 4th shot. This is a par 4. All right, my whole aim is to get this on the green. I've got to get over the bunker. But my last sand wedge shot was terrible. That's more like it, Provis. Focusing. All right. Another double bogey. That's what it's 8 over. 8 over after 5. Now this one, this par 3, is the one I do not like. So see how this goes. Surprise, surprise, I'm in the rough again, but in saying that, this hole actually rewards a bad shot because it's downhill. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a 7-iron here, a little bump and run down there. Hopefully it goes over that mound down towards the green. Listen, stop laughing at me. I did play 18 holes yesterday, I'm tired. Nah, not playing very well. I do not like this hole. I just don't like it. I've maybe got the ball on the green once off the tee. It just plays on my head, all the elements. The trees, I'm sweating so much, it's so muggy. You know that hill that I wanted to get it over? It's on the hill. So let's play this down here, hopefully towards the pin. Let's go. See that? That's why I played so badly. The ducks distracted me and the flies. Poor. Ah, damn, what was that? What was that? 1, 2, 3, 6 on a par 3. Rubbish. On the fairway. I reckon the last 4 or 5 rounds I've played here, it's gone onto the other fairway, so I'm happy with that. I only get better, right? If I set the standard too high from the first video, I'm not going to be able to beat it, am I? Think about it. As much as this is one of my least favourite holes, because there's water to the left, water there right in front of you, and another fairway and another hole there. Look at this bridge. Look at it. Anyway, these flies are incredibly annoying. The ball is on the fairway, sensational. But after my last few iron shots, I don't like my chance of getting it up near the green, but I need to. This is a par 4. Good start. Can I get this second shot up there? Come on. Old glove gone, new glove. Let's go. Come on. Guess where? Trees. But it's just on the edge. It's just on the edge, which is okay. Need to get this on the green now, I really do. Pitch and wedge, just get it on the green. Shot of the day, come on! Alright, you can say what you want. You can say what you want. That was a shot of the day. Can you see the sweat dripping off my cap? That was a shot of the day. I reckon that is very close to the hole. So that's what one there, 2. This is for par. This is for par. Come on, please be up there. Too bad, we're about 10-12 foot away from the pin. This is for par, come on. Wasn't too bad. Bogey, should have parred it really. All right, 2 holes to go. That's 12 over 7. 12 over 7. All right guys, this is par 4. Let's get this down there. Guys, I've got my trusted 7 iron out. If I can hit it close to the green here, I'm just going to try and punch it down. This would be really nice if I could get it down there. I haven't had the best front 9 at all. Oh, my cap's on backwards because I'm sweating. All right, let's get this down there, guys. There is no excuse for how I'm playing with my irons, but I started to play with a set of irons that I told you at the beginning of the video that my mates gave to me, where I bought off him, and I've only changed 3 days ago, so it's no excuse. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy. It's no excuse, but see that? In saying that, it's a poor shot. Really poor shot. Anyway, let's play this next shot. This is my 3rd shot. This is a par 4. So if I can get this close to the pin, I keep saying it and I don't do it. If I can get this close to the pin, it'll be all right. Wish me luck. Got my, keep saying trusty, but they're not. This is my sand wedge. I can try and get this up near the pin. Oh my gosh. All right guys, here I am. There's the pin. I overshot the green massively, so I need this for par again. I'm 12 over 7. This is my 8th hole. Come on, pray for me. Come on. 13 over 8. My handicap is 27. So I'm playing to my handicap, which is poor, man. It is poor. But I can afford to drop 1 shot here. If I par this, I've beaten my handicap over the first 9. Come on. The last hole. 9th and final hole for today. What did I say? 13 over. It's not great. They've changed the tee box here, which actually suits me. Oh yeah, because of my slice. Come on, I can par this. I know I can. In fact, the green is a very difficult green. All right, here we go. All right guys, I'm gonna actually aim towards those trees. Hopefully my slice takes it onto the fairway. Do not ask me how I did that. Massive slice into the trees. It's actually bounced off a tree and it's come out. It's not on the fairway, but it's on the edge. All right, last few shots of the day. It hasn't been pleasant, let's face it. And I'm sure if this video is any more popular than only a few views, the amount of shit I'd be getting in the comments would be unbelievable. But in saying that, I'm open to constructive criticism. Just a par 4. I need to par this. I could get away with a bogey here, but you know, reach for the stars, fall on the clouds, as they say. Emotional damage. All right, let's get it. You can see once again familiar surroundings in the middle of trees, but I do have a nice view up towards the green. So again, the idea is to punch the ball up there with a 5-iron. See if we can get a nice connection here and send it up there. I'm not gonna lie, it's literally followed the same path straight, pretty much where I am, but another 70-80 meters up. That is what I needed to play down there. I've connected with that, struck it well, but I think it's probably overshot the green a little bit. Luckily there's a bit of a bank at the back side of the green. All right, I need to what? I need to putt this for par. If I was ever going to get a par here, it's now. There's the ball on the back side. Here's the pin. It is downhill. I told you it's a really hard green. If I overhit this, we're down the other side, down there. Wish me luck. What was that? Bogey on the final. These flies are doing my head in. All right, well, listen, what was that in the end? 14 over 9. Not good. Not good at all. Guys, that's it. 14 over the front 9. So next time I play, my goal is to get 13 or less. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, it is my first one, so cut me some slack. It's going to get more entertaining as I get better. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next front 9. Ta-ta.